Hey, how are you guys doing? It's your boy Dave, and today we are back with another video. Let me make myself a little bigger here. We gotta talk Gotham Knights because it's so crazy, like thinking about it. It's September 30th. October is literally right around the corner. It's beginning to be spooky season. And as we progress more in the year and we get closer to October and all the releases coming at the end of the year, Gotham Knights somehow is still in the back of my mind. And I don't mean that to trash the game, but it's concerning. It's getting to a point where I don't really know if I'm excited about the game. And that worries me. And I've been saying for a while, like, am I losing my passion for comic book related games and da 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 da? But I don't think that's the case because it's happened before. And I've talked about this on stream with like MMA. I don't watch too much of MMA anymore because I don't really, I guess I don't know if it's I losing interest. I'm just not as passionate, but every blue moon or every now and then I check up on MMA news and it's just one of those things where it's just like, I openly say like I just don't watch too much of it anymore. And I'm like, it can't be that though, because I've always been into comic book related anything, games, comics, movies, like anything. And I'm looking at a lot of comic book related stuff daily. So I'm like, it can't be that. So what is it? I think it's just a lot of red flags that got me to a point where I was just like, I don't really want to, I don't care about Gotham Knights anymore, if I'm being honest. So here we are, a few weeks away from the game. And like I said, I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And don't come for me in the comments, but it's like from the the announcement of the game to the delays, it's been delayed at least once. I think somebody told me it's been delayed twice, but even then, like, you progress and you go on, and it's like Hogwarts Legacy and Gotham Knights were in the same boat. They were showcased, and then they left us in the dark. The difference is even a Hogwarts being further out, Hogwarts Legacy with them promoting it and everything else has been so spot on. They've picked things up. They dropped the ball, but now like we're going. We're going, we're going. Gotham Knights, I don't know, from them kind of like leaving us in the dark for a little bit to announcing, hey, this won't be on current gen or old gen. And it won't, I don't believe it's gonna be on PS4 and Xbox. They made that announcement, right? Or am I tweaking? I don't know. I'm pretty sure they made that announcement. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. From that to going, hey, by the way, this is not for player co-op. This won't be a 4-person co-op experience. 2-player only. From that, it's just, and I know I might sound like I'm complaining, but it's like news after news for this game. I've been like, dude. And if you decide to go in my comments, well, it was pretty obvious that it wouldn't be 4-player co-op. No, like they actually were kind of, y'all know what I'm talking. I'm not gonna get into a rant about that because that makes me so mad about this game. But some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not the only one who thought we were gonna be able to play this. Would like I'm not the only one that thought you'd be able to have up to four people in a single session playing this game. Like, I know I'm not the only one, so I'm not gonna get into that. But even then, like when I'm thinking about, this is more of a rant video, so you guys gotta forgive me. Like I'm about to be bouncing off the walls, but even again with like the gameplay, and I'm not expecting Arkham level gameplay, but it's just like I don't know, man. Like the combat doesn't look too appealing to me. The story looks good. I really want to know the rest of the villain reveals where, we probably won't see them until the actual release of the game. But I want to know more about the villains we will have in the game because I feel like there's a few that they haven't mentioned. Story doesn't look bad. Voice acting, we not gonna talk about that, but it's just like even there, bro. Like I'm not trying to turn this into a video where I'm just only complaining, but like I said, it is a rant video. But I hope it's one of those situations where it's like, this might be good. The gameplay looks a little sus, but it might be fun. This might be one of those experiences to where you just have to play the game. And I hope it's amazing. I hope this is a game that I can say it's a good game. Not nothing game of the year worthy, but I just hope for it to be a good game. Um, I just don't know. I watch so many videos on others breaking down Gotham Knights. I try to break it down myself. I'm not the best at it, but you know, I try my best. But it's just I don't know. So I'm always like, why doesn't this game excite me? Why doesn't it? You know, there's even a certain point where I just didn't even want to buy it. But man, I don't want people to think I'm just like a hater. I swear, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm not expecting Arkham level gameplay at all. I'm gonna give this game a chance, but from what I've seen, it just does not look that great outside of the story. And I'm gonna actually go deeper into Let's talk about the biggest red flag for me is that I'm not gonna say this game shouldn't have been made, but it's just like I don't know, you know, for them to launch Gotham Knights and off the gate, hey, Batman's dead. Bruce, hey, he's not here. He's not in. He's dead. For one, I still don't 100% believe that. What is your definition of dead? Of course, but it kind of like somebody made a really good point. I don't know where I heard it. I think it was a video I watched with Podcast Now, to where they were talking about this, and it's like, okay, the last game, Arkham Knight, you know, in the game, you know, they say Batman's dead, and if you haven't played the game, go play the game. But for that to be everybody's, you know, last memory of Arkham Knight, but you have to play the game to realize what's actually going on. But for that to be Arkham Knight, and then it moves right into Gotham Knights, you know, and for them to be like, hey, Batman's dead, it confused a lot of people. Because a lot of people think this is part of the Arkhamverse, which it's not. And I still can't wrap my head around that decision. I mean, it's very bold to like just kill Batman off and go, hey, we're going to put 100% of our trust in these four characters. You got Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, and Red Hood. And I like this a lot. I really like the fact that they're going this way. It's just the approach and how they're doing it. And I just hope they can pull it off. But not only that, it's not in the Arkhamverse. There's confusion about, you know, the Arkhamverse and yada yada. But then you got Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League, and that's a game I am fiending for. Like literally, I'm fiending for that game. Like I can't wait. It looked good the last time we did see it, and I'm really hyped for that game more so than Gotham Knights. But it's like, okay, that game is part of the Arkhamverse, but it's just I don't know. I don't want. I don't know. I don't want to come off as I know I keep saying I don't want to come off like I'm complaining, but it's just really like it's just the timing's really weird. So Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League is part of the Arkhamverse. Gotham Knights isn't. And it's just like what's really going on? And I don't want this to end up like how DC. I know these are different teams that run the games and movies and all that. But the movies in the DCEU is everywhere as it is. Please don't bring this into my games. Like, oh my goodness. But I'm still holding on hope. Still holding on, and I'm being hopeful about this game. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is pushed to 2023, and that's a game I keep forgetting about as well. Just because it is so far out. We haven't seen too much. But Gotham Knights, I am going to give a chance. I hope it works out as well. But there's just so many things where I'm just like, oh my goodness. From like I said, the gameplay to how the game's been marketed, just it's small nitpicky stuff like Red Hood. Like I don't know why they wanted to make him look like fucking Brock Lesnar. It's beyond me. I say this all the time. He's even too damn big for the bike he's on in the game. I'm just ranting. I needed to rant to y'all. I'm sorry. Like, hey, we family, right? But oh my goodness, I'm just thinking. I'm trying to stay hopeful, but it's like I've been talking for 9 minutes in circles. But man, it's mainly what's been showcased that I'm just so iffy about. Just even still from like how you get from point A to point B with everyone, and I'm gonna give it a try. If I made any points in this video that you guys don't agree with, don't feel bad or like hesitant to comment down below. Or if you feel like what I was saying isn't valid, that's definitely fine. Comment down below. But I wanted to rant to y'all because I was just sitting here thinking, I'm putting out a list for all the games I'm looking forward to closing the year and then going into 2023, which is going to be a major year for the channel. And I'm just like, Gotham Knights is just, it's not on my list. It's not, it's like, oh my, I don't know. 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 But like I've said before, I'm gonna close this video by saying this. Gotham Knights has potential to be good. Gotham Knights has potential to be decent. I don't think it'll flop, but I don't think it's gonna be a hit with fans. It's just I don't know. That's just kind of how I feel. If it does end up being great, then hey, I'm gonna shut my mouth, play the game. Hey, take my money. You know, I'm kidding. But if it's good, it's good. But I will say this: whether it's good or not, scrap this universe. Don't follow up with a game after Suicides. And I say this a lot. Like you guys have heard me say this. If this game is it's good, decent, bad, whatever the outcome is, scrap this. Wait until Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League comes out and make your moves from there. If that game is a hit, since it's in the Arkhamverse, give us another Arkham game. Just bring the Suicide Squad into the Arkham games. Or just scrap all of it and give us a Batman Beyond game. It's time for us to move into that next chapter. The Arkham games have been legendary. I know they did have, after Arkham Knight, they were in talks for another Arkham game. So I don't think any of us would complain about an Arkham game, especially involving the Suicide Squad. I don't think that would matter. And there's so many things you can do with that alone. Or just scrap it and give us a Batman Beyond game. I don't care if it's Rocksteady. I don't care who does it. Just give us something. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. We just reached 1,500 subs. Probably about a week or two ago. You guys keep supporting me like crazy. Like and comment down below. Share the channel with your mom, your dad, your grandma, your teacher, your whatever. I'm going to see y'all next time.